Hey there, I'm Ken. This is Canadian Retro Things. Welcome. Today I have a math problem for you. What does old equipment plus old equipment equal? Why, it equals usable with modern equipment, of course. What am I talking about? Well, a little backstory. Recently, I started streaming on Twitch again. My channel, by the way, is Canadian Retro Things, all one word, just like my YouTube channel. There's a link down below. And while I'm streaming, I like to use original equipment whenever I can for the games. That, unfortunately, leaves out a big section of my collection because they all have the old RF connector, coaxial cable connectors out. So I can't record or stream those. As a matter of fact, let's take a look at some of that collection that I currently cannot stream or record with. So here are some of the RF only units that I own. I've got a few TRS-80 computers there, the MC-10, the Coco 1, the Coco 2, got the Atari 2600 Junior, an Intellivision, a ColecoVision. I could modify any of these to have composite out, but as these are the only versions of these that I own, I want to keep them original. If I pick up others, then I can do a composite mod to them. But for now, I have only these unmodified units that I do want to use for capturing video, for streaming, and of course doing all that using the budget equipment that I currently use for doing that. I'm sure that there's probably something out there that costs many hundreds of dollars that I could probably buy that would allow me to do this, but I don't have that, so I have to make do with what I have. And what I have is this. That's right, it's an old-fashioned cable converter box. I was lucky enough to have found this when I was going through a box of random electronics that I bought at an auction a while back. I don't even know why I bought this box of electronics. I just did. Yeah, I know it's a bit of a problem that I buy things without knowing why I bought them. Now, the great thing about these digital converter boxes is that you can plug the RF into the back, and pretty much all of them that I've ever seen, I can't guarantee that they all do have it, but most of them have a composite out on them. Well, I can run that composite out into one of my capture devices, and I am going to do that with my Intellivision that you see right behind it here, and we're going to test that out. So I've got both units here plugged into power, and another one of the must-haves if you're going to be doing something like this is a little adapter like that. So that is an RCA end and a Coax back. So it goes into your cable. This is how you plug into the back of the game system. Right there, and then you plug this into the cable box for the cable in. Right there. And then I've got my little capture device there. If you haven't seen the video where I showed about that, I will put a link up in the top of the video here for that. But you simply plug your audio and your video cables into the back here. So video and audio. Power it on. Power it on. And we're not getting anything. What is going on? There we go. cartridge was loose. So, there we go. I now have my Intellivision running through the cable box into my capture device. Now, I know I could do this very same thing with a VCR, but as you can see, I don't have a very big desk for where I do everything, so yeah, having the smaller cable box, definitely a huge advantage for me. So we will record this. Pull out a joystick. And play. Just to get a little footage so you can see what it looks like on the screen here. It's definitely burger time. And now I can stream this, I can record this, I can do anything I want. And that makes me very, very happy. So if you're looking for one of these cable boxes, my suggestion would be to hit up some charity shops, secondhand stores, possibly garage sales, places like that. One of the great things about them is that at this point they don't have any real collecting value in the retro community, so they're still very, very reasonably priced, usually $1 or $2. And as I said earlier, if you can't locate one of those, then try and find yourself a VCR. There seems to be a lot more of them out there in the wild, and you could use that to do exactly the same thing. It's just that they are bigger and bulkier. I like the small footprint that the cable box has, so I'm happy to have gotten this one. Well, there you go. Easy as that. I can now record my Intellivision, my ColecoVision, my Atari, my other TRS-80 computers, including the MC-10. A nice, short, easy video, so I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, you know what you can do with the liking, the subscribing, and or the commenting below, because anything and everything you do is always greatly appreciated. And also would be greatly appreciated if you drop by my Twitch channel when I'm streaming, say hi, chat about old computers, old games, whatever you want. I do have a schedule up on my Twitch channel. The link is down in the description. Drop by there. It would be greatly appreciated if you subscribe to that. Drop by, talk to me in the live chat whenever I'm streaming. We'll talk about computers. We'll talk about old games, all of that stuff. So, yeah, I hope to see you there. Bye for now.